Are you tired of being just another face in the crowd? An invisible ghost to the women around you, someone who, despite trying hard, never seems to earn the attention and respect you desire? It's time to change that. It's no longer acceptable to settle for scraps of attention and approval. If you want to be the man everyone admires and the kind of person women are truly interested in, then you're in the right video. Today, we're getting straight to the point. I'm going to reveal the essential attitudes to become the kind of man that women can't ignore. From strengthening your self-esteem to adopting an unbreakable stance, get ready to leave behind that old passive behavior and create a more confident, attractive version of yourself. Each tip you'll see here is based on high-value behaviors that anyone can develop, as long as they're willing to let go of insecurity and fear of judgment. So, if you're ready to truly transform your life, let's get started. Before diving into this transformative content, go ahead and give this a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new tips. And feel free to comment below. Have you ever felt invisible or been in similar situations? Share your experiences. Who knows, you might help someone on the same journey. Section 1. Let go of the need for approval and set your own standards. The first step, if you want to be the man that people respect and the one women are interested in, you urgently need to let go of the need for approval. That nice guy behavior, going out of your way to please everyone in the hope of being noticed or accepted, is what keeps you from standing out. The more you live to please everyone, the more predictable and disposable you appear. Instead, set your own standards. Stop acting as if you need to earn every scrap of attention, and make clear what you value and what you expect in a relationship. Confidence, when it's not tied to the need for validation, exudes strength, and that's what attracts people. And you know what? Women notice this confidence. When you're not begging for approval but living by your own values, you're seen as someone worthy of respect. The secret? Create a challenge around yourself. Someone who is always available and always willing to give and doesn't spark interest. You need to show that you have your own priorities. Putting yourself first and prioritizing your life is the surest way to echo in her mind. If you want access to a set of psychological strategies to impact her mind and make her long for you to stay in her life, check out the link in the description of my video. Section 2. Attract with unshakable confidence. Confidence is more than an attitude, it's a powerful weapon. But here, we're talking about authentic confidence that isn't shaken by rejection or difficulties. This confidence comes from someone who knows their worth and doesn't need others to confirm it. Men with this security not only attract more attention, they become irresistible. Think about it, a man who stays calm even when things get out of hand shows a strength that few people have. Women are naturally attracted to someone who stands firm in their convictions, who doesn't need constant validation, and who can walk tall regardless of what others think. This solid confidence is a form of power because it puts you in control, and everyone wants to be around someone who has control over their own life. So, work on building genuine self-confidence that doesn't crumble in the face of criticism or hardship. This is what separates authentic men from those who merely pretend to be secure. When you master this skill, you automatically become a challenge, someone worth pursuing. Section 3. Avoid complaints and show a positive attitude. You know what's more repellent than anything else? Someone who spends all their time complaining. If you want to be an attractive person, stop making yourself a victim. High-value men don't lament life, they tackle problems with a firm and optimistic approach, turning obstacles into opportunities. This doesn't mean you have to be smiling all the time, but it does mean you should show resilience. A positive attitude is magnetic because it communicates that you can handle whatever comes your way and that you're someone others can rely on. This type of attitude is inspiring, and the best part is that by showing optimism, you attract the right people closer to you. Remember, women admire those who keep their composure, who don't get bogged down, and who face challenges without drama. Being resilient, someone who takes the reins of their own life, is a unique quality that's hard to ignore. Section 4. Set high standards and be selective. Want to know a truth? People value those who value themselves. One of the biggest mistakes is accepting any kind of treatment or relationship just to avoid being alone. High-value men don't settle for scraps, much less for situations that don't meet their standards. Having standards means knowing what you want and not accepting less than that. Those who live without criteria end up giving off an impression of low self-esteem, and that pushes others away. On the contrary, when you have clear expectations, it shows that you value yourself, and that self-worth is something people notice and admire. Imagine being in a relationship. If you show yourself as someone who's not willing to accept less than you deserve, it conveys that you have a clear vision of what you want in life. Women pick up on this quickly and, more than that, feel the security this behavior inspires. You become someone worth being with, someone who knows what they want and doesn't accept being undervalued. Section 5. Stop being the guy who always chases. Let's talk about posture. A man of value isn't the one who desperately chases after every woman he comes across. On the contrary, he understands that true strength lies in becoming the prize, the one worth the effort to be won over. By acting as the prize, you completely change the dynamic. When you show that you don't need approval or validation, something interesting happens. Women start to pay attention. That's because by not appearing anxious or desperate, you send the message that you're someone confident, secure, and with options. And everyone knows that what's hard to attain becomes automatically more attractive. So instead of chasing, stay focused on yourself. Cultivate your independence and let others see that if they want to be by your side, they'll need to put in the effort. This is the secret to building relationships based on genuine respect and admiration. Tired of always being put in the background? Feeling like something is missing to really earn attention and respect? The Infallible Conquest Guide is for men who want to stand out and truly be admired. In it, you'll discover practical strategies to overcome insecurities and take control of your relationships, building a presence that naturally attracts and conquers. Ready to transform yourself? Then get the Infallible Conquest now and start living like someone of true value. Section 6. Be a man of mystery. If there's one thing that captivates anyone, it's mystery. If you're the type of person who reveals every detail of your life right away, you're becoming predictable and losing your charm. High-value men understand that not everything should be exposed, that there's a certain power in keeping some aspects of your life reserved. Creating an aura of mystery sparks curiosity and makes others want to know more. When you're not an open book, women are tempted to uncover who you really are. This makes them invest more in you, trying to uncover those layers you chose not to reveal immediately. A practical tip: in a conversation, hint but don't tell everything. Talk about interests, talents, or goals, but always leave something for later. This subtlety makes all the difference. Maintaining this enigmatic stance sets you apart from the crowd, where everyone else is always overexposing themselves. Section 7. Have focus and clear goals. Nothing is more attractive than someone who knows what they want from life and works to achieve their goals. Men who wander aimlessly don't attract positive attention. On the other hand, a man with clear and well-defined goals projects an image of maturity and determination that stands out. Having a purpose not only shows ambition but also builds confidence in yourself. Women are naturally attracted to someone who takes their life seriously, who doesn't get lost in distractions, and who is willing to invest in their own growth. Studies have shown that women find men with defined goals more attractive because these men exude seriousness and stability. So, if you don't have well-defined goals yet, it's time to reassess your priorities. Setting short and long-term goals and following them with focus will not only make you a more fulfilled person but will also make you more desired and admired. Underscore 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 underscore. underscore 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 underscore. If you enjoyed this content and want to keep improving yourself, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss a video. And, of course, share this video with that friend who needs a little push to step out of their comfort zone. Remember, true transformation comes from action, so start building this new version of yourself today. Life is for those who aren't afraid to stand out, to assert themselves, and to demand the best for themselves. So, what will your choice be from now on? Section 8. Develop a good sense of humor and be fun. To keep the interest of those around you, it's essential to have a good sense of humor. It doesn't matter if you have every other quality in the world, if you're too serious, people can't relax around you. Good humor creates connection and breaks barriers, making others feel more comfortable and charmed. The point isn't to become the clown of the group, but to know how to bring lightness at the right moments. Men who know how to laugh at themselves and see the positive side of things become more accessible and attractive. Everyone wants to be around someone who can make the environment enjoyable and lighthearted. People who make us laugh give us a sense of well-being, something no one wants to give up. So, if you have a very serious personality, try balancing that with moments of relaxation. This is what sets someone interesting apart from someone people quickly forget. Section 9. Take care of your appearance and show self-esteem. Confidence also involves caring for your appearance. Don't fool yourself, appearance isn't everything, but it heavily influences how people see you. High-value men understand that taking care of themselves shows respect and appreciation for themselves, something others will automatically notice. We're not talking about following expensive fashion trends, but about staying well presented. Small details, like well-fitted clothing, personal hygiene, and attention to your appearance, make a big difference. When you take care of yourself, you're sending a silent message that you're someone worth taking seriously. Self-esteem also reflects in how you present yourself. A man who takes care of his appearance makes it clear that he values himself, and that self-appreciation is attractive. So, stop ignoring the mirror and dedicate time to these details. They're part of your personal brand and will put you many steps ahead of those who neglect themselves. Section 10. Build a strong, valuable social circle. Being a lone wolf may seem interesting to some, but the reality is that a good social circle is essential. High-value men know that surrounding themselves with people who support them and share the same principles strengthens their position and, of course, makes them more desirable. Having strong and quality connections not only adds to your personal life, but also shows that you're a trustworthy person who values genuine relationships. And when women see that you have a solid social circle, this automatically creates more attraction, as it conveys that you're respected and selective about who you spend time with. Moreover, this social circle becomes a support for your projects and goals, exponentially increasing your value. So, step out of isolation and seek to create and cultivate relationships with people who add value to your life. Section 11. Know when to walk away. Men who know what they want aren't afraid to say no. When something or someone doesn't meet your values and expectations, high-value men move on without hesitation. This ability to walk away from a situation or relationship that brings no benefit is one of the greatest expressions of self-confidence and security. When you show that you're capable of moving forward without clinging to mediocre situations, you automatically stand out. It demonstrates that you're selective and won't accept just anything. Women pick up on this and know that you're not someone who's easy to manipulate or who settles for little. The message you send when you know when to leave is powerful. You value yourself and won't tolerate being underestimated. This behavior creates an almost magnetic effect, as it makes people see you as someone who demands respect and isn't available to just anyone. Section 12. Take control of your life and stop being passive. Now we've come to the final blow. If you really want to be the protagonist of your story and not just an extra, then it's time to leave any and all passive attitudes behind. Taking control of your life is a decision that only you can make, but one that will make all the difference between being respected or being ignored. Stop waiting for life or others to decide your fate. Instead of begging for attention or settling for whatever comes, take charge of directing your path. Remember, high-value men aren't afraid to be firm and assert themselves. There's no point waiting for miracles or for someone else to do it for you. Be prepared to take risks, make tough decisions, and be the master of your own story. This change in stance is what transforms you into someone others genuinely admire and respect, including women. So, the final question is, are you ready to take the reins and be the man you want to be? Because no one will do it for you, the power is in your hands. Now that you know what it takes to become the man you truly want to be, the choice is yours. This is the moment when you decide whether you'll keep being just another face lost in the crowd, someone who remains invisible, or if you'll finally take on the role of the protagonist. And this isn't about changing just to impress others, it's about creating a version of yourself that commands respect, admiration, and desire, because it's genuine, confident, and knows its own worth. Be the man who naturally attracts attention, who doesn't need to beg for it, and who lives in alignment with his own values and standards. Remember, those who aren't afraid to set boundaries, to be authentic, and to put their priorities first earn not only attention but the respect of everyone around them. And that's what makes the difference between an ordinary man and a high-value man. If you enjoyed this content and want to keep improving, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And of course, share this video with that friend who needs a push to get out of their comfort zone. Remember, true transformation comes from action, so start today to build this new version of yourself. After all, life is for those who aren't afraid to stand out, to assert themselves, and to demand the best for themselves. So, what will your choice be from now on?